Hello. Oh my God, we're the same color again.
Oh my God.
We never plan this, everybody. Kalau you ever see us sometimes, like when we actually put on our colors, we don't plan, and then we show up. We're like, you're the same color. You're the same color. You're the same color. Oh my God, this is
I'm
very the
speechless.
spooky.
I'm
Kidding.
speechless.
This is what we say. Great minds think alike. Hey everybody, selamat datang. This is the final. Excuse me. This is the final session untuk my Aidilfitri E-Bazaar, and it's a wrap, yo.
It's a wrap, yo.
It's a wrap, yo.
Yo.
It's 1 month. We're getting ready to beraya. Are you ready, Jay, to celebrate this Hari Raya?
Sekarang ni kita orang ni tengah PKP Raya. Which means we're not allowed to go anywhere during Hari Raya.
Oh man, so bummer. Oh, so bummer. Alamak, macam mana ni? Anyways, welcome to the broadcast, everybody. This is I am Zan, and
I'm
she
Jay.
Jay, we are your event producers here at my Aidilfitri E-Bazaar. In case you missed out what is my Aidilfitri E-Bazaar, I'm going to put in the link. You can go and take a look. But basically, when we started this about a month ago, we basically wanted to showcase and spotlight, vendors at a very virtual vendor event. And we called it my Aidilfitri E-Bazaar. And if you look at it right now, this is basically the, schedule for our month-long event. 16 to 18 April, when we started it was basically all about, our main stage live events where our vendors showed up, do their, 30 minutes presentation. And then from 16 April to 11 May, basically people could shop at our events. So I see somebody here. Hi, Eva. Good to see you. Eva is actually a Malaysian friend of mine who lives here in the US. But we were just talking this morning, cakap nak pergi beraya sebab we're like, oh my God, we gotta go beraya. We had a year of no raya last year, so it was like, oh. Anyways, Jay,
were you all off to this raya?
This year, I think we're gonna feel a bit like beraya kat kampung because we are going to drive. So me and my another friend who lives about 3 hours south of me is coming up north, and then we're going another 3 hours drive up north to a Singaporean family home. We call her Kak Laila, and she always, every year she tries to do like the first Saturday of the, the Raya weekend. They will make an open house, but this year she's doing the first day Raya because her chuchu is in town and needs to leave on Saturday. So she says, let me just do this year. So we're gonna be like, we're gonna sleep over at her house, and we're gonna be like, oh, this is gonna be like Raya kat kampung, okay? It's been like maybe 20-30 years for me. I haven't beraya at kampung. So this is gonna be fun.
Kalau for the first timer who's watching this, or if you watch this on a replay, they would want to know, where is the north? Where's the south?
North, south. So south of me is actually, New York City, kan? It's about 1.5 hours southwest of me. So we're going up north, which is northeast of me. So it's about 3 hours. This is USA East Coast. So if you're wondering, like I'm saying, north, south, mana mau pergi, Zaf? Oh, saya mau pergi north. Eva says, hi, Jay. Hi. So yeah, everybody. Jay and I are excited to kind of do this farewell because I want to also share some screenshots from our behind the scenes. Maybe you've never seen this. We thought it would be cool to kind of show it. But today in this broadcast, this is our farewell session. And we're calling It's a Wrap, yo, a month long of our Hari Raya E-Bazaar event. Pretty much it is the first one in in Malaysia. So we had a lot to learn, and we are going to bring this conversation. So we have the series, kan Jay, Sembang Saturdays Live, but on the 22nd, Jay and I will close this series out. So come join us. We are going to do a case study and heart-to-heart talks. Cewa heart-to-heart talks.
Heart-to-heart lah sangat.
But but we are excited to close this out. Jay, what do you want to what you have learned from this event, like one big spot, one big point.
What I have learned is that what we think we know, we don't really know.
Yes. And what you think you know, you don't
You
really
don't
know.
know.
So I'm gonna support Jesus. Eva cakap apa tahu? Dia kata South macam pergi JB, North macam pergi Ipoh.
Ya,
Thanks
betul.
Eva. I love that she actually shared
Betul.
that.
Tapi kalau North tu kita pergi Penang, kalau South kita pergi JB, betul.
Yes, exactly the tip of that, right? And then New Hampshire ni, kalau dia go to the tip of New Hampshire, it's basically going into Canada. So it's just like going to the tip of what? I don't know. Kedah? Kedah. No, not Kedah. Perlis, right? Go to the tip of Perlis, you get
Before you go to
Thailand, right?
Thailand.
So that's pretty much where we're going on Wednesday. So
I'm sure
somebody here says hi Jane Zef. So it must be a Facebook group user because we
Yeah,
don't see your
hi.
name three. Hi. Thank
Because
you.
you
Tengok
didn't
Jane, we got the memo. We didn't.
We didn't.
We showed up and we just like, hey, you same color with me.
Hari ni kita biru.
Biru. So Eva says Danok. Where is Danok? Thailand
Danok tu kat mana?
I have no idea.
I have no
Anyways. All right, everybody. We just want to kind of share a lot of things, you know. Macam Jay said exactly. We thought we knew what we knew. We didn't really know. You thought what you knew, but you didn't really know. Confusing. But anyways, actually, I want to start the show by sharing some of the behind the scenes pictures because I thought this was really cool to actually have pictures and screenshots from our event. So let me put it up.
I also don't know what it's about.
I know she's going to be like, dang, what is this going to be about? Nervous. No, this, you know, so when we had this event, we had a lot of pictures, you know, like we tried to screenshot events, pictures from events. We had the online business networking. We had the main stage live presentation. So we thought we'd gather this together and show it with everybody.
We had DJ from US.
Yes, DJ from the US. So Eva says, yes, border type list. Okay, cool. So that's Danok Okay. And then it's actually Ayu. Oh, hi Ayu. Good to see you. I wish you were here in the camera, on camera with us. But anyways, okay.
You should be here with us.
I know, you should be here with us. Anyway, we're going to show Ayu's pictures too. She's going to be, oh my God. Okay, when we started this event, if some of you who are tuning in, so if you are here and first time here, say hello in the comments. So kita boleh cakap hello to you back because if we don't say hello, we don't know who you are. Alamak, phone I sibuk pula. And then if you're here, you know, share it. And we want to share with you our behind the scenes pictures and screenshots from the event because this is Fairway event kan. So this event was 16 April sampai 11 May, which is last day today. All right, somebody said something here. Oh, Ayu says, Okay, ni kan. These are some of the screenshots I was able to kind of put last minute. I'm like, I hope, we can do justice to that. So the first one was, remember, alamak, dia main video pula. You remember this one, Jay?
Ini masa malam buta yang kita kena discuss tu kot.
Yes, exactly. So we were like so discussing the event. We were launching the event. We were like, oh my God, we have to actually, share this event. And I don't know, Jay was saying, what were you saying about your eyes? Masa tu, I can't remember. Were you sleepy at that time? You were saying like, oh, look at my eyes. Mata I dah nak tidur.
Yes, I was so sleepy. I remember this one because I was so sleepy because lepas dah buka puasa dah iftar because kita malam, Zef yang pagi. And then dah lepas iftar tu, lepas tarawih semua mata dah layu tapi kena buat live. Macam tu lah.
And then this is the next one was from our first main stage day. So this one we had DJ PD Pat, who's from the US, right? Remember, she actually was our DJ and she's non-Malaysian. She played lagu raya for us. Kan? That was kind of cool.
And her lagu raya ada those lagu raya yang kita dah lama tak dengar. And she managed to actually select the right lagu raya just to,
Yep.
hype up the moment. Woo.
Yes, exactly. To just kind of like give us a feeling, They put us a shock because she feels like she's a cultural DJ, multicultural DJ or cross-cultural DJ, and I really like it. And the fact that she wants to learn more about our music, our culture of music. So that was cool. And then this coming up, jang, jang, jang. Do you remember this? One of
Oh,
ours. So Ayu, if you're watching this, si Ayu kita kat situ trying to figure out like what are we doing here? We have so
this
much
is
fun.
this is during our moment where we showed them where the platform is going to be, where you
Yes.
can be face to face their punya table, and how
Yes.
we can actually interact, how they
Yes.
can actually interact with their customer.
I think this was also one of those sessions that we had masa dengan Ushanita, which is Sally actually,
Yes.
brought us, brought members from Ushanita Johor, and then she says, okay, let me just let everybody try this out. So that was kind of cool. And kita ni dengan, look at me, trying to like laugh. I don't know what, you see, because I'm in the US, Jay kat Malaysia, we don't really know, when we look at this, we don't really know like what time it is. But I think judging from Lutna dengan Ayu punya gambar, I think it was daytime. Right? Because
Siang hari.
think up their daytime. So as you can tell, I look like half asleep, but still trying to laugh.
Yours,
So we have really,
malam.
I know. So we really have good, behind the scenes shots and stuff like that. And then this was when was this? Yeah. Oh, the networking event, right?
Yes.
We did
You
the
were
networking events. Yes, on April 28 April, I think. So we did a event we call, MYAEB 2021 online business networking event. We wanted to let everybody kind of experience, what networking would be like in this space we call the vendor lounge. So we had quite a few people. We took behind the scenes pictures, as you can see. We goofed. So that was fun. And then we had, this is me and Ayu. Masa tu, I still had my new haircut. So I had my shave still clear. So, siapa cakap 1 minute intro ni? I don't know who you are, but if you are here, cakap je siapa your name in the comments so that we know who you are. And somebody saying, ha ha ha, mesti gelakkan gambar-gambar kita ni. Hai, ai, ai. Anyways, if you're here, welcome everybody. This is our last farewell event or session for my Aidilfitri E-Bazaar. And if you here, please say hello so we can say hello to you right back. Right now, we are just sharing some behind the scenes shots from our event so that we can kind of reminisce.
Sekarang ni dulu kita kata ni peace, yo. Tapi sekarang ni kita punya ni kalau kita vaccinated.
Vaccinated! I like that! I like the vaccinated part. I like that. Okay, it's still Ayu. Ayu kata, still Ayu. No, and she's on screen right now with me. So this is one of the pictures we goofed up, and then and then this is
Yeah.
And then if you all watch some of this, you can see the platform that we used. Behind that screen, ada gambar Yap, ada myself, Dr. Sharifah, Mazlina, and you can actually see Dr. Sharifah Mazlina's like picture at the top left of the screen of Yap screen, kan? People like doing networking, So, and you can see we have different tables with different people at a table. So we kind of use this, format. And then, oh, by the way, Yap is from Luvio Leather.
Yeah,
this
Ayu
is
tadi, Rosie Dayu tu dia the owner of the oats.
Yes, the oats. And Dr. Sharifah, as you all can see, I don't know if you all got a chance to come and meet her, but we will also be sharing more videos from the past. But sekejap lagi I show video. But we did a session where cerita sikit pasal session tu je.
We did a session with Dr. Sharifah, focus group where we actually evaluated. We invited people to come in and join us at the table. So we did a focus group based on her product. So the comment se-honest je, sejujurnya kita orang komen pasal product. So
Exactly.
that was pretty cool because we don't get to do focus group online. So we tried that on and it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And this is
so
Sally.
these are the apa je?
And this is Sally. You just showed Sally.
Yes, this is Sally. This is one of our favorite community vendors. She is so hype about getting people come try it out. This is something new, and we love her for doing that. She's such a community builder.
Yeah,
And Sally, if you're watching, thank you. High five. Boom.
high five, Sally. Thank you for
High
bringing
five,
Usarita
Sally.
in.
Yes.
I want to thank Usarita for bringing in their members to join us for this MYAEB2021 E-Bazaar. This is the first time we did it, and they had faith that this is something, a platform which is good for their members. And thank you. This is Sally. This is one of those yang Usarita punya member yang sangat aktif. She's Usarita Johor.
Yay! Go Sally! Go Sally! Go Sally! Kalau Sally tengok Zev ni. Alright, this is Ayu again. She's the founder of the Oats. Yes. She has a great product, and you should hear her story. And in one of the videos I will showcase a little bit, you will hear her story about how she started this idea of the oats. So it's kind of cool. As you can see, the platform, we have a screen, and then we have tables, and people are networking. So this was what we wanted to share with the world, what we did. So this was, even though it looks like Zoom, but it's not really Zoom, because the platform is totally different. So look, we had fun.
This is at their table.
Yes, this is what we call at the table, because visually, it looks an actual table. We have chairs around it, and then there's Ayu there, and Shira there, and then myself dengan Sally. Sally's always fun, right? And then apa lagi gambar yang ada? Because I put that's it. And I think that's pretty much it. That's the last of all the gambars. So if anybody, you all want to see the replays of the video, you can always go right here. Let me see if I have the address, because I think I did. First of all,
we did we did, apart from Sembang Saturdays, we did a lot of live. We did live session, vendor live session with our vendors, and which they are able to highlight who they are, what kind of products are they selling, and benefits, the features of whatever their products was that they offered. That was pretty cool, because it's not all the time that when you join an event, the organizer marketing it for you.
Exactly. And then let me just show this in case some of you are wondering, like, where can I find all these videos, right? So you can go to YouTube channel. Okay, you can find vendor shows live. You can watch in our videos. You will see kat sini semua, all the purple video covers are basically from my Aidilfitri E-Bazaar. And you will see we have, Sembang Saturdays live. And then this was just last, let me just see if I can make this bigger, because I know sometimes it's harder to see when there's small. So this one was from last Saturday, kan? We did, this was optimizing Facebook Live to promote and sell. And then this one, so Sembang Saturdays Live, if some of you don't know what it is, so we basically create a show for this to support our vendors to be successful in our events, in our virtual vendor events. So this coming 22nd, we will wrap up the series, and it's called the Case Study and Heart to Heart Talks, where Jay and I will sit down and, share with you all our experience, make it raw and real. Like, we want to share this, but kita orang nak, help you, especially if you are vendors and online sellers who are new to the digital world and selling online. What do you think, Jay? That would be a good conversation, case study?
Yes, that would be, you should tune in and see what we had to go through, and what we had encountered. And some are funny, some was stressful, some was like, what?
And we're going to be real with you, kan? Because it's just like, we feel that it's only fair that you guys will also learn from this experience. So that would be cool. So you can actually just go, like I said, you go to the YouTube, vendor shows live, and as you can see, all our purple purple video covers are basically from my Aidilfitri E-Bazaar. So as you can see, we did, we had Romy from
Man Ahmad Food Experience.
Yes, Man Ahmad Food Experience, and you can see she was here. Let me see.
One thing about this video that we did with our vendors, it's the same kind of video which they can actually use for as part of their marketing tool, because kita interview mereka, kita tengok they explain about their product. It's the same product that they're gonna continue promoting. So this is part of their marketing that we actually produce for them.
Yes. So it's very professional, as you all can see, Ken. We had the check-in challenge, and then she
Yes.
also shared some of her stories. So this one was a session I think Jay and Romy co-hosted, and then there were things that were coming up. So we shared a lot of stuff, and this is how we do our event. We want to make sure that if you want a little bit more exposure and you want to be on a live broadcast because you don't know how to do it yourself, we will actually do it for you because it's part of our programming. As you can see, we did a lot of videos, right? And sometimes the videos are also in our Facebook, so you can also find that. So as you can see, we had vendor spotlight, this was and when we did his vendor spotlight, he shared with us, how the story of Luvio leather came about, So
Yeah,
that was
love
kind
you,
of
love
cool.
you, love you.
Love you. So you have to kind of watch this, and where you would go is actually go to, Vendor Shows Live channel and join us there. And then kalau, I think Jay, we will also want people to come and join us in our Facebook page, group, kan?
Yeah, Vendor Live Show dekat Facebook. I think best is you apply to become a member, and then you can network with our community in there. Uh, and we share a lot of tips. One thing about our Facebook group, it's still small. It's still small in terms of members. It's just simply because we have to filter, because we have to certain standards of the members that we allowed to come into that private group. Tapi trust me, once you're in there, there's so many things that we can share, whether it's on video, whether it's articles, whether it's photos, images. You take a look at it, just apply. But when you apply, one thing I want to ask of you, okay, please answer all the questions so that Zef can admit you in. Boleh tak?
Not only that, we ask those questions, and I think a big part of why we ask those questions, we want to make sure when we actually do events, we want to make sure that we are creating events or we're bringing events, virtual vendor events that kind of cater to what you, the members, want, right? So we don't want to do events where, we don't have members who don't want to participate or are not in that space or industry. So we figured we asked that ahead of time so you can actually go ahead and give us some information. So when you become a member, we can share information, specific information to help you. So like I say, if you're watching this, everybody, this is our farewell session for my Aidilfitri E-Bazaar. We're calling it, it's a wrap, yo. Make sure you watch the replay because some of our pictures and screenshots from behind the scenes we shared earlier, because it's kind of fun to kind of look back at where we came from and go like, this is kind of cool. And we had multiple people that came through our space, and our space looked like this, and people didn't understand what are they looking at or what were they looking at. We're like, well, that's actually the virtual tables where you can sit down with people and people still look at us like, huh? So we don't do Zoom for our event because Zoom is not very intuitive and interactive, not engaging the way we want it to be. So we had to use a very professional virtual events platform. Yeah. So this
But
virtual
actually,
events, yeah.
there's so many other photos that we have because we also use Skype.
Yes.
We did a lot of
Exactly.
briefing
Yes.
session.
Yes.
There were a couple of online platform that we did just to we put it together to have this MYAEB2021 E-Bazaar, whether for the briefing, whether it's to take on the new vendors, so many lah. Tapi I must say that this is totally digital.
Yes, it is very new, I think, for many Malaysians. And let me show this. This was one of our vendors. So Shira, she basically came on. This was her 30-minute session. So as you can see, Jay is an insert of Jay right now because Jay hosted her. And she was, going through just like what we call social selling live. So she was going through some of the products that she carries in her business, and we wanted our vendors to showcase that. So she did that. So she did all the different things. Let me show. Oh, siap tunjuk cookies lagi. Masa tu I tengah puasa and my mouth was like, I want want those cookies now, So these are the things that we did, and we find macam Jay cakap tadi. We thought we knew what we knew, and they thought they knew what they knew. It was just interesting to see how it all came together, though, Jay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
true,
anyways,
true.
everybody, we just wanted to say thank you for
Thank
being
you.
here, for supporting us. But we will be back lepas raya, and that is 22nd May. We will be doing the final show of our Sembang Saturdays live. And in this segment, we will do the case study and heart-to-heart talks about the my Aidilfitri E-Bazaar. So especially if you're a vendor. So Jay, who do you think should be attending this last segment of our Sembang Saturdays live? Because we are going to talk about the case study and heart-to-heart talks about our experience with the event.
You want me to select who? How many people?
No, what I mean
Can I select?
generally, who do you think, especially for me, I'm just thinking, if anybody has an interest, especially if you're a business owner or you're a usahawan, right? So you're interested to like, hey, how does this virtual vendor event work? Okay. Then you should be attending this. Or how can I, digitalize my business? What was your experience? And if you really want to know what we went through and what we think could be better or we wouldn't have done, join us. Who do you think should be attending this event, which is conversation about the case study and heart-to-heart talks about
I would
my
like to
Aidilfitri pada?
invite semua usahawan yang kat luar sana yang tengah stuck sekarang ni dengan a lot of stock yang tak dapat dijual because of the closure of the Bazaar Ramadan.
I like that.
This is something that you can look at. Tak perlu tunggu raya. Kita boleh explore benda ni, platform ni with you, so that this is just one of the event that we have produced, which is pandemic proof, weather proof, and political proof. I have to stress all these proofs so that you all tak tersekat and can still continue selling your products and can explore further. Come and join us. Find out what we found out. Yeah, found out what we found out, and then we'll take it from there. Okay.
And our goal is not to actually criticize or be judgmental. We're coming from the angle of sharing our experience. So
Yeah.
maybe, we can do better events in the future for you to cater to you, the vendors, or actually the people who come through our doors for the event. So we can actually help our vendors prepare to receive you, the shoppers, right? Because we thought we did enough planning, we thought we did enough coaching, but sometimes what we think, like Jay said, is not really what it was. So join
But
us.
we
all learn because it's all being the first ever E-Bazaar virtual vendor event in Malaysia. It was a learning curve, so our vendors experienced the same thing, but I can tell you some of the vendors grew quite a bit. And kat sini I saw Ayu said thank you to Zeph and Jay. Thank you, Ayu, because I
Thank
think
you.
yeah, kudos to you that you actually took on this journey. Sebab you were like, okay, I don't know, but I'm willing to learn. I'm willing to find out how
Saya
this
salute.
salute you. Strategy can help you build your business. So Ayu, thank you so much for being here from the bottom of our heart, because we feel it's important and we say this a lot. So if you're coachable, if you're coachable in your business, you can grow really fast, kan? Kalau kita nak 1000 daya, tak nak 1000 dalih. Cewa, aku cakap Melayu pula. Cewa. Hey, I still got my Melayuness, man. So anyways, join us for the last episode or the last segment of our Sembang Saturdays live series. And if you want to catch up with all the Sembang Saturdays live past shows, you see the arrow there. It says watch the series here, sembangsaturdays.vendorshows.live. So just key that into your browser, and you'll be able to actually join us and watch all the past shows. And on May 22nd May, this event, we are going to do a case study and heart-to-heart talk and conversation about our experience, about our vendors' experience, what many of us have learned because we realized this was the first event. But all I can say is this, I'm going to let Jay add this. We planted so much seeds. There were times we were frustrated, yes, but we planted a lot of seeds. We did not give up. We planted a lot of seeds. So you should come back and listen to the story on the 22nd. We planted a lot of seeds that got us noticed. Betul tak, Jay?
Betul. Semua tu on this Saturday, 22nd May at 10
Next
a.m.
Saturday.
Malaysian time.
This Saturday tak ada sebab kita raya. Most of us will be in raya mood. 22nd.
Next Saturday,
Next Saturday, 22nd May, 10 a.m., which is a Saturday. Join
Okay, so
us.
for
We
this
will
week-
do a case study of the event. And we would like to invite anyone who is a business owner, SME ke. What's the other one? The other acronym? KBS? Apa KPS?
Yang mana ni?
There was a SME acronym. There was another one. I can't
IKS.
remember. There you go. That,
IKS.
whatever she said there. So you should
Okay.
all come and join us because I know, macam Jay, you cakap kan Malaysia is in the mode of wanting,
Sampai
to
diorang
live
kata,
their lives.
Zep,
Huh?
sampai diorang kata, don't talk to Malaysian. Malaysian are not in a good mood.
Oh, see, here's the thing, right? So I want to also share that memang not in a good mood, and which is why we started this event, right? Because we said, the world right now needs a lot of love, right? Because many of us are hurting. I mean, many, even the big names, the big business, many people are hurting. But for me, at least, and I know that Jay and I have worked well because, we kind of share a lot of things in the same way. Like for me, I don't wait for a pandemic to tell me what I can do or not do, right? Because I know there are different ways to deliver what I do or serve people. There's ways that we can actually, get the information, macam mana nak, improve our business or even do an online business. So Jay and I thought we bring this event just to get an exposure, let people feel it, experience it, and like, if you want to say something about it, fine. But what we're trying to also encourage everybody is going through a hard time. So it's just not like Malaysians, it's not just Singaporeans, it's not about Indonesians, whatever. But here in the US, same thing too. Many people are hurting. Everybody around the world is hurting. But the matter is we make the choices for ourselves and our
Yes.
business, right?
However,
Betul tak?
whatever it
Yeah.
is, there's so much love from Zef and I
Yep.
for you, for this Hari Raya. And I nak close this tonight's sembang with Selamat Hari Raya, maaf zahir batin to all of you out there. Thank you for those who have been supporting us. Maaf zahir batin kepada all the people yang kita mungkin cara kita cakap mungkin while we are doing our live kita tersinggung perasaan you all, any one of you out there. Maaf zahir batin. And you can have macam somebody I was talking to someone and dia kata Raya is in our heart. So whether
Yep.
you at home, you tak dapat pergi ziarah mana-mana, you can still celebrate Hari Raya with your family. Ziarahlah daripada bilik ke bilik dan rumah tu pun boleh juga. So yes, have a great Raya. Make the best of what you have. Okay,
Yep.
the food,
Exactly.
you still going to have a great cookout, Raya punya delicacies and Raya food, and enjoy it with your family.
Jay, remember back in those days, right? Can you imagine? I mean, we live in the times, yes, we're living during pandemic times, but you know what? We also live in the times of technology.
Yeah.
So we have this technology. Yeah, the world of technology, modern, So right now, we may not be in the same room, but we can have this, right? We can have this. Kita boleh FaceTime, kita boleh WhatsApp video call, Facebook Messenger video call. So it doesn't, like remember 20 years ago, like kalau katalah pandemic to happen 20 years ago, we will be like crazy because there's no internet. Good internet, right? Video call technology wasn't really there. There's no things like Zoom, so everybody of course will go like nuts because like you want us to stay home and do what, right?
Cuma satu je kat sini. Orang kata dia orang save duit tau sebab dia tak dapat pergi mana-mana sebab tak ada duit raya nak bagi kat luar tu. Macam mana? Selamat Hari
So
Raya,
kalau you
Ayu. Maaf saya batin.
thank you, Ayu. You know, safe doing is one thing, but also, you know, if we have a little bit to give to the less fortunate, why not, right? We're
Kita
share.
infak.
So, you know, or save your money for a rainy day, or save your money and invest back in you or your business, because yeah, you may not be spending now, but when everybody, you know, gets over this pandemic craziness, somebody's gonna go like, hey, you know what, I want to add an extension to my house. I don't know, you have the money. Or I want to belanja J makan. You have the money. Or you want to do a trip to the US to meet Zeph. You have the money. Right?
Siapa yang belum bayar zakat fitrah tu sila bayar, okey, secepat mungkin. Siapa yang terlupa bayar zakat
Yes.
fitrah tu silakan.
Yes, exactly. So for me, this year, this is going to be you know, one of the raya that I'm kind of looking forward to. So being in the US, you know, we for the past 20 years, I've not had any problems or issues berayas, but we have a big Malaysian community here. So we all kalau raya kat sini, Jay, we're like, you cook something, I cook something. We used to have a community gathering where we have, you know, we were known in my state, the Malaysians here used to host all the Malaysians in the tri-state area or in our, you know, like neighboring states. We will have like presentations, macam persembahan, kugiran, band, and all that fashion show. So people love tau to come to our community event. You tahu tak, I ended up doing the decoration of the hall. Always the first to go in and the last to go out. You know lah macam mana kan, decorations hall. So but then, you know, over time the kids grew up, and then, you know, kita orang don't get a chance to do that. But maybe I should be sharing these pictures sometime. Maybe next time I'll show some pictures. So this year, for the past 10 years, 5 years, haven't been really, you know, so kita orang buat semua dalam our own pots where raya people come to the house and stuff, because the kids have grown up, so they orang tak nak buat all this like angkat barang ikut mak pergi hall buat all this cooking, right? So we do and host at our house, and I usually host people. I would get people to my house at 150 to 200 throughout the day. So about people from tri-state area. So I enjoy, because we don't get to see friends, right? So last year was so miserable. I was like dengan girlfriend I from this south state. We were like, what you doing? I forced myself to get up and masak rendang. She says, I'm like, oh, I actually don't have anybody here. So I'm kind of pissy mood right now. So this year I'm really looking forward. So but now it's going to feel like kita orang balik kampung. So we have 3 hours to drive and a sleep over, and then we come back. So we have about maybe 100 people, 200 people at the house. I don't know.
Zeph, enjoy the moment. But please remember, social distancing.
Social distancing. It's funny you said that, because in New Hampshire, the state, they actually lifted the ban. So it's kind of interesting. But anyways, be safe, everybody, especially beraya outside there. You know, your health comes first. And I too want to say Selamat Hari Raya, Maaf Zahir Batin to all our viewers, our vendors, our community members. And I just want you all to take this time to, you know, be peaceful and serene and enjoy the time with your family members, because we never know when our day comes, right? So make the best of what you have. Don't make excuses, but, you know, take what we have right now and make the best of it. It's gonna suck because we cannot see members, but hey, technology is here. At least kita boleh buat Zoom family call, right?
Yeah.
and do that even that beraya with me. But you know, again, just like Jay cakap, you know, if at any time, if you are new, especially to Jay and I, especially me, sebab you know, this is all new to me also. If there's something that I said, you know, tersalah kata, you know, tersinggung ke, because my style is like sometimes go cray-cray, you know, I'm a little bit fast, you know, and loud. But that's just me. That's my energy. And I love you all. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting us, our event. And to all our vendors and community members, Facebook group, and also SJ group, Selamat Hari Raya, Maaf Zahir Batin. And hope you all will take this time to really, really, kalau tak boleh keluar pun, you know, like at least we have technology. Call your loved ones, because, you know, it may be 5 minutes for them, but it may be a lifetime of memory. So enjoy Hari Raya. Yes. Or phone call, you know, check in on them, because you never know. Lagi-lagi kalau macam tengah MCO, PKP ni, you know, like in the morning raya, you can't see, you know how it is. We're all humans, kan? We feel a little bit emotional, and we're like, we semua, because semua nak take care of your own feelings, emotions, but you forget the people who are most important in your lives. So give them a call, even this is a phone call, check in on them, your neighbor ke, pakcik, makcik down the road ke, if they're sick, they're living in their homes, tak ada anak, come and visit, check in on them, because we never know how much your 1 minute time will actually make a memory for them. So
Tak ada siapa nak balik kampung. So silalah
yes.
check out your jiran-jiran tetangga.
Yes. So thank you everybody for being
Thank
here. We
you.
hope to see you on the 22nd May. And to all that is celebrating Hari Raya, Selamat Hari Raya, Ma'azir Batin. Enjoy this time with family and friends. Until then, we'll see you next time. Selamat Hari Raya, Jay!
Selamat Hari Raya, Zai!
See my buddy who always picks up on our dress code.
Okay.
Bye everybody. Assalamualaikum. Bye. Selamat Hari Raya.
Bye.